Whether you're stuck in a cycle of debt, earning too little to maintain your desired standard of living, or simply wanting to get a jump on saving for a major financial goal, such as buying a home or investing, you may need help to get on track with your objectives. Follow these strategies for taking control of your finances right now. Number 1. Read books about personal finance. There are many books out there on taking control of your finances, from how to get out of debt to how to build an investment portfolio. Books offer a great way to change your approach to managing money. To boost your savings, you can buy used financial books online or borrow them for free at your local library. Consider audiobooks if you would rather receive the advice by ear. Number 2. Start budgeting. If you are struggling to handle your finances, then you likely need to create a budget, a plan for how to spend your money each month, based on how much you typically earn and spend. A budget is your best tool to change your financial future. To start, write down your income and all your expenses, and then subtract the expenses from the income to determine your discretionary spending. At the start of each month, set up a budget to allocate how discretionary funds get spent. Track the spending over the course of the month, and at the end of the month, determine whether you stuck to the budget. Number 3. Reduce monthly bills. One of the easiest things you can do to take control of your finances is to cut your monthly expenses. While you may not be able to reduce certain fixed expenses, such as rent or a car payment, without drastically altering your lifestyle, you can reduce variable expenses, such as clothing or entertainment, by being flexible and thinking frugally. You can, for example, reduce electricity consumption to lower your utility costs. Choose different providers for your home or life insurance, or buy your food at a discount at bulk stores. Number 4. Cancel cable. Speaking of cutting monthly bills, there's likely one bill that you could cut right now and potentially save hundreds of dollars every month: your cable bill. If you need a little help with your finances or just want to reach your financial goals more quickly, consider cutting cable. You don't even have to give up TV altogether. Cutting the cord, that is, eliminating costly cable services in favor of low-cost streaming services such as Netflix and Hulu, allows you to watch the shows you love without spending a ton each month. Number 5. Stop eating out. Looking for an easy way to take control of your variable expenses every month? Curb your habit of eating out. The occasional splurge at a nice restaurant is fine, but the savings can add up if you start cooking at home or bringing bagged lunches to work instead of eating out each day. Start small by cooking at home at least once a week. The next week, start taking your lunches to work. You may be surprised at just how much you can save. Brown bagging it can save you $1,300 per year, or more than $50,000 over a 40-year career. Number 6. Plan a monthly menu. If the idea of cooking every night is off-putting to you, plan a monthly menu to make it less intimidating. The advantage of planning meals for the entire month is that you can chop foods or cook meals in batches. This approach also makes it easier to shop for groceries and ensures that you waste less food, because you will most likely use all the ingredients you buy while they are still fresh. Number 7. Pay off your debt. One of the most expensive mistakes that you can make is to carry a lot of debt, especially high-interest credit card debt. If you want to change your financial picture and gain more financial opportunities, pay off your debt as quickly as possible. Start by listing all of your current debt, be it credit card debt, student loan debt, or a car loan, and figure out the minimum amount you owe to remain current with each one. Simply paying the minimum amount won't get you out of debt quickly, so evaluate your fixed expenses and determine how much of your discretionary spending budget you can allocate toward debt repayment. Number 8. Stop using your credit cards. If you are struggling to make ends meet each month, you may be relying too much on your credit cards. If you keep using your credit cards as a stopgap measure to make ends meet, you'll quickly wind up in debt. That will limit how much money you have each month to pay bills, save for retirement, or work toward another financial goal. Number 9. Manage your student loans. Your student loans can saddle you with debt for years if you are not proactive about paying them off. Whether you need to refinance or consolidate them, see whether you qualify for a student loan forgiveness program or add them to your debt payment plan. Getting control of your student loans is an excellent step to take right now to improve your finances. Number 10. Start saving each week. Like investing, saving is another passive approach to growing your wealth, albeit more gradually. To take control of your finances right now, open and direct money into interest-bearing savings account on a regular basis. This may be money that you save on your grocery budget each month, a tax refund, a set amount that you put aside from each paycheck, or an amount that you've allocated in your budget to save each month. Number 11. Set up a financial plan. A financial plan is essential for taking control of your finances and accomplishing specific goals. In short, a financial plan is a timeline for the big milestones in your life. It's similar to a budget, but it covers a longer time horizon of 10, 20, or 30 years down the road, whereas a budget is a short-term plan for the weeks or months ahead. The two work hand in hand, which is why a budget is often a component of a larger financial plan. Number 12. Become an investor. There are two main ways to make money: earning it actively by working for it, or earning it passively while you sleep by saving or investing the money you have in stocks, bonds, mutual funds, real estate, or other financial instruments. Given that the long-term average annual return of the stock market is 10%, or 6% or 7% when adjusted for inflation, investing in the stock market is a great way for the average person to build wealth. If the idea of investing intimidates you, enroll in a class on investing basics, meet with a financial advisor, or talk to a trusted family member or friend who has experience in the area. Number 13. Protect your savings. If you are great at putting money into savings each month, but quick to dip into it to cover a discrepancy in your budget or buy something on an impulse, take steps to protect your savings from yourself. Solutions include moving your savings to a certificate of deposit (CD) from a brick-and-mortar bank where the funds are easily accessible, to an online bank where the funds are less liquid, or starting an emergency fund at a separate bank from the one you regularly use. Number 14. Increase retirement savings. Retirement will be expensive, so you should ideally start saving for it when you start your first job, especially if a 401 plan is offered. Even if you are working on getting out of debt, contribute up to the match offered by your employer. This is free money after all. If you are out of debt, work on increasing your savings. How much you should save depends on how old you are when you start. Number 15. Improve your job skills. While it may not seem directly tied to your finances, job security is an important piece of your financial picture because it dictates how regular your paycheck is. Ensure that you have the skills you need to stay competitive in the workplace. This may mean taking extra certifications or getting training through your current employer, or heading back to college for a graduate degree that qualifies you for a more stable profession. So this is the end of this interesting video. Do you like it? Openly submit your feedback in our comment section. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel.